All right, so we're recording. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you guys for being on for the past, hour. A lot of you guys just going over like what we've taken away from Summit, what we've taken away from Super Saturday yesterday, and just kind of, brainstorming, and that's what it's all about. I'm tired of talking, you guys. I'm so sick and tired of like figuring out topics and bringing them to you guys. I'm asking like tons of people to start signing up for our calls, not just on our team, but to have guest speakers too. So that's to come. Announcements. I missed, and I feel like a total jerk for it. Allison Chapman went Emerald last week, you guys, and we all know how huge that is. So I want to celebrate that. I went back and like stalked her page, and I'm like, congratulations, because that's huge. That's a big milestone in the business. So congratulations on that. So sorry.
Thank you. Katie Nordone went Emerald too.
Katie did too?
Yeah.
Now I gotta go stalk some more. Send me her name in the chat so I can go stalk. I felt like being away at Nashville, I think I was getting like 200 and 300 notifications a day, and it was just like, I can't keep up. So congratulations, you guys, both of you. Laura Sternod got certified in country heat today. Ridiculous. That's huge. To become an instructor in these things, and to be able to teach it, you're going to want to do it for free at first, so people like you and want to keep coming back, and then you can start charging for that. So that just adds to your business, and I love it. So super excited for you guys. I'll be posting the Success Club from July banner tomorrow. I actually have it all written out and ready to go. There was a few points tied up with corporate that I had to fight for someone, so I had to make sure that those got straightened out before I posted the final. So I'll do that too. You'll notice if you go to the chat section, we have been on this call for about an hour, so I'm not going to keep you guys too long tonight. I just kind of wanted to speak about a huge takeaway, my biggest takeaway from Summit. And it wasn't even a takeaway that anybody particularly said. It was just being around that culture again. It just kind of reminded me of why I started this in the beginning. So before I do that, everybody that was at Summit, I passed around little tiny scrolls, and we sat around and I explained to them, Summit last year, 1 year ago today, I went as a diamond coach, okay? Most of you guys, all of you should know how to get to diamond. It was a big deal. I was diamond. I got the little blue ribbon, and I was so excited. And we sat around a table and we set goals. By next Summit, what are your goals? What do you plan to come back as next Summit? And I said, first I said 2-star, and they're like, oh no, Jen, you're kind of crazy and go kind of hard. Let's go a little bigger. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to go 5-star. Didn't even know what elite was. And that was my goal for a year. I had 1 year to make it happen. I'm like, okay, this is July. I got till next July. Cool. In September, and I was just sharing with them, I don't know if there's anybody new coming on. In September of last year, I got this report in my email that corporate sends out once you hit diamond. It's called an elite report. In your back office under, what is it under? Qualifications, under your My Business tab. If you're diamond, you have a ranking in this company. You also have elite points. So if you have a team, you build elite points. Go check that thing. I didn't know what the heck it was, so I sent it to Melissa. And I said, what the heck do all these numbers mean? I'm not a numbers person. And she said, holy crap, Jen, you have so many elite points. You literally only need like 20 more and 4 more diamonds, and you can be a 5-star elite coach. I was like, I don't even know what that means, but it sounds so sparkly. I like it, right? I was like, that's cool. Okay, so what, I just have to get, and how do I get those points? And she's like, well, just focus on getting the 4, your 4 main leaders to diamond. And I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. Grabbed my 4 strongest coaches. I'm like, we're going to do this. And Jackie and Katie and everybody was like busting out in diamonds, and it was so exciting. And we got there, right? On September 20th of last year, I set that goal to go 5-star, be a 6-figure earner, which didn't happen, but I'm really close, and open my second business center. And I did that and got that business center to 1-star. So what I'm saying is, I want you guys to mail me. I want you to spend like 30-something cents on me. And I want you to send me your 3 main goals to hit by next July, Summit of next year. And hopefully you guys will be in New Orleans with me, because seriously, it's the most incredible experience you will ever have. being surrounded by over 20, it's probably going to be even more than 25,000 next year. It's ridiculous. Don't worry about the whole hotel rooms and all that stuff. We'll figure that part out. I hope to get like Airbnbs where I can get like 14 people per house and rent a couple houses, and all of us, keep it down to like 150, 200 a night per person and just be able to work with it. We'll figure it out. I don't care if we have to do a bunch of air mattresses, you guys. Get there. Write down your 3 main goals. I put my address in the chat. I have a whole nother bottle. And I want to take a picture of them or put them on a separate sheet of paper, put them on your wall, wherever you look at every single day. I don't care if you tape it to your bathroom mirror. You don't have to have anything fancy. Put it up there where you have to look at it every single day and let those goals just be right there and let it drive you. And I want to put them in here. So I'm waiting on it. I'm just going to go ahead and set it next to it. So, and you can write me a love letter if you want to, or just throw your goals in an envelope and pop them in the mail. But I want them because next year at Summit, hopefully you're there, I'm going to read them. And we're going to talk about which goals you accomplished, which ones you're still working on, and what your goals are for the following year. And that's what, looking at those goals every single day, and I have it right next to my calendar, and I'm like, holy crap, here we are, August. Ugh, I need to get my butt in gear because I want to be 10-star, right? Who's ready to go diamond? That's what I'm thinking. So do that for me. Do it for you, because then you're going to know, oh crap, I sent this crazy lady my goals and she's probably going to call me on them. Okay. And that makes you work a little bit harder sometimes. So that's part of the announcements. Okay. We all know there's 12 challenge packs on sale right now. Big announcement at Summit. Those 12 are going to continue to be on sale all the way through October, which is huge. Absolutely huge. Prime opportunity to help. So today's call is going to be about helping, because I think that my biggest part from Summit that had me in absolute tears was watching those Beachbody Challenge winners and hearing their stories and having them on stage accepting checks and just crying, and this one chick was like, Kali, this is the one that hit me the most. I don't know, whatever. She was doing her YouTube. She did a video, a daily diary like I used to do every single day, which I'm getting back to starting tomorrow. And she was doing it, and she was like, had this big, huge welcome home, what's his face sign on the wall because her soldier was about to come home. And she was working on this goal like nobody's business. And she bought this program and she was doing it every single day. And she was so proud. She had come far, but she wasn't done yet. And she's like, yeah, so guys, I'm about to kill my workout, but I got this call this morning, and he let me know we're getting a divorce, and he didn't want to be with me anymore. I'm going to kill my workout. I'm going to kill it. And she was doing a workout. She recorded her own entire workout every single day, and she was recording it. She was crying, and she would stop, but she would just get right back into it. She would keep going and going and going. And that transformation, she lost 80 pounds or something like that by the end, divorced to scum, because that was crappy. But wow, those stories, right?
Sorry. She ended up becoming a bikini competitor after that because she had so much success with it. So I'm sure he regretted that decision.
Yeah, totally. Totally. And gorgeous. Just from
yes.
From the inside, just shined. And to be to have that documented. That was I was like, oh God, here we go. There goes my makeup.
Yeah. The one that really hit me was the guy that won.
Justin?
And he was saying, I believe it was him at least, that he was saying he didn't want his legacy to be a broken promise to his son. Yeah. And standing over his 4-month-old's crib, having promised that he was going to get healthy with him, and he hadn't started yet. So he was saying, I don't want my legacy to him to be that I didn't fulfill my promise to him. So that wasn't really incredible to me.
It was one heart-wrenching story after the other. And
yeah.
That's what, I'm all emotional. People's results get me all kinds of emotional. I get all up in my feelings, you guys, that. But that's why I started this. Because I, in 1 week, lost 7 pounds, and I felt so incredible that my back didn't hurt me anymore. And I wasn't stuck in bed for days at a time. There was times where I could barely roll over in my bed to get out of bed to go work those 4 jobs that I hated. I would have to call out for days at a time because not only could I not get out of bed, I couldn't even walk to the bathroom. I couldn't even get up to cook dinner for my family. That's how bad of pain I was in from my back. So that one weekend when I had lost 7 pounds, and just those 7 pounds, it felt like a million pounds was taken off my shoulders. I meal prepped and planned for an entire week all by myself. And I worked out 7 days in a week without dying. Like, that was so huge to me. And that is what drove me to reach out to people and be like, listen, you don't have to live that life anymore. You don't have to keep feeling like you're let down. You don't have to keep feeling like a failure or feeling like, you know, depressed when it's family picture time or when it's time to jump, you know, go to a party or whatever, and you have to wear pants because you don't fit in any cute dresses anymore. You don't have to feel like that. And that's what made me grow such a successful business. But somewhere in the mix, I got tied up in, God, what did I get tied up in? I've got to finish this training, and I got to do this, and I got to put these templates together, and I got to run this group, and oh my God, so-and-so, I forgot to call her, oh my God. And like all these things, and it stopped being about the results. I mean, yeah, I was still helping people. I was still inspiring people, and I was still doing a half-assed job of my own journey, but I wasn't all in. I wasn't all in on my journey. I wasn't all in on their journey. Nothing like I was in the very first year of my business. And we have to get back to that. And so that's what I wanted to talk about tonight is results, right? We need to stop playing around. Hopefully they're not, I'm trying to keep my F-bombs down, guys. But like, hopefully we got to stop playing around. We have to get our crap together, because when we are a legit, hardcore product to the product, going hard, nobody can tell me nothing. I'm working out every single day. I don't give a damn how tired I am. Your business just shines. Like, if you're sharing that every single day, you're going to have passion. It's going to flow naturally from you, and you don't even have to worry about what you're posting, because you're going to be able to drop result pictures every single week. That's what you're going to be able to do. And I tell you no lie, it's going to happen just that fast. You're going to be able to share every single Saturday or whatever, Transformation Tuesday. I just worked out 7 consecutive days. I just worked out 14 consecutive days, and I feel ridiculous, right? Because when we start focusing on just bringing in challengers, bringing in people who legit need to change their lives and change their health, our businesses will flourish. Our coaches will come from those people, because those people, week 1, week 2, week 3, they're going to have such incredible results when you go to them and say, oh my God, your passion is pouring out of you. I want you on my team to help other people feel exactly how you feel. They're going to sign on with you, because there's not going to be any resisting that passion and that fire that they feel inside of them from getting results, right? So what are we waiting on? That's what we have to do. We have to stop worrying about all the damn templates. We have to stop worrying. I'm not saying don't do it. Run awesome challenge groups, but be a challenger in that group. Hold on 1 second. Are you okay? God bless, we're having a house full of teenagers, y'all. They kill each other nightly. But that's what we got to do, right? That's what we have to do. We have to kind of fall back and just really, that's why we all started this, right? We all started this because we felt amazing. We felt that Shakeology killed my cravings every single night. Do you even drink your shake every day now, you guys? When you were a challenger, you did. So why did that stop? So many of you guys are like, oh, I've got stockpiles. Why the hell do you have a stockpile? If you're drinking it every single day, you shouldn't have no darn stockpile. You shouldn't have 5 boxes piled up if you're drinking it. We're not selling things, you guys. We're being a product of the product and sharing. We are in a business of sharing and helping, right? So that shouldn't even be an issue. You should be constantly challenging yourself. And the more you do that and the more you share that, it's going to come naturally. It may take a couple months. It may, whatever. You got to build the consistency and show people that you mean business, and show people that you're not just trying some 30-day fad. You're going past that 30 days and getting even more results. And then you're going to go past that. And then you're not only just getting your own results because you're a challenger in your own challenge group, but you got all these other people doing it with you, right? Take a collage of every single person in your challenge group. Ask them if it's okay if you post a little collage, how excited you are to get your next group kicked off. Just a collage of their faces. You're not asking for half-naked side pics. I want to share. I'm so excited to have you guys in this group. I usually pop it off with a little collage of everyone just to show the commodity and the teamwork in it. And I just wanted to be sure, is it okay if I just, tag you in a little welcome post? Nobody can see what we do in our group because that's the way we have it set up. And just show people that you work together. And then that 30 days, go live for your workout. Set a Zoom session for every single workout that you do, right? It doesn't matter if anybody pops on. You can be on that Zoom call all by yourself. But just know that somebody might pop on, so you better be working out, right? Meal prepping. If you don't document it and post it, you didn't do it. Straight up. Do you even meal prep? Because I hardly ever see anybody's meals prepped for the week or for a couple days or anything. Hardly ever do I see anybody in here chopping the hell out of 400 onions like Miss Paget had me doing, making 20 crock pot meals at one time, and I'm the onion biatch. Like, I meal prep all the time, and that's why people know. That's why they're like, oh, Jen knows how to meal prep. She could teach you. Because they see it, I document it, I don't care. I just put it out there. I take pictures of all my meals lined up for the next day, and I'm sharing. Fail to plan, plan to fail. Right? You got to show people that you know what you're doing. And I think that was a huge turning point in my business is when I started teaching meal planning and meal prepping. I didn't just know it. I didn't just do it. I started teaching it because I want people to understand it. So you need to get the feeling for it, right? Do you know how many leaders at Super Saturday were like, oh my God, Jen, you do meal planning calls? I don't even understand the 21 Day Fix. How the hell are you a 9-star diamond coach and don't even understand the 21-day meal plan? Do you just sign people and let them fly on their own? Oh my, I was like, are you kidding me? You guys are kidding me, right? It's like, no, those containers frustrate me. Are you serious? That's not what our team does. Don't try and sell something that you know nothing about. You can't possibly share something or be passionate about something you don't even understand, you guys, right? So take out your meal guide books to your 21-day fix or whatever program you're on. Honestly, I think all programs are 21-day fix meal plans right now, right? I think they all are. Do those calculations, figure it out. I can share my meal. I made meal planning videos. I have recorded so many of my meal planning Zoom sessions. It's not even funny. I go to my local grocery store and invite everybody local that has the program to come join me and make a meal plan. That's how confident I am in making one because I do it for myself. So I can help somebody else do it. So if you can do it for yourself, you should be able to help somebody else do it. But you got to start doing it because if not, you're full of crap. You're just a salesperson and nobody wants to talk to a salesperson, right? So that was something that hit really huge for me. It's like that passion. And when you guys see me get on here and I'm like, 21-day fix is on sale, you guys. And I'm like all excited. And you guys are like, yeah, why is this chick so excited? 21-day fix is on sale. That program changes lives. It should excite you. Because it should have changed your life. And if you have lost that passion and you have lost that feeling of excitement after 1 week of working out and eating right, if you have lost that amazing feeling, then you're not on the program. You're not following it, and you have to. That's the only way our businesses are going to be successful if we're not full of crap. Those 9 stars and 10 stars and whatever that made it the lifetime, they're now down to 2 stars and down to barely hitting Success Club because they're not legit. And that's not what our team is about. We actually get people results. And I want us to start focusing on having our challengers get such incredible results that they can be on that screen at Summit 2017 with their very own Beachbody Challenge before and after pictures, with their very own heart-wrenching story of how they got there and the coach that got them there. Right there. You can a whole year's pay. You can get a $25,000 bonus for getting somebody that $100,000 prize or whatever, just by helping them get results. So if that doesn't drive you, if just helping them doesn't drive you, you can also get paid for helping them in another way. So let's start really focusing on making sure that from beginning to end, we're making them understand the programs. We are challengers with our people. We're making sure they're turning in their results after every single round and getting the free crap, right? And they're always in the next group. And you're always checking on them. Have your follow-up. If you guys are having people not continue with their Shakeology and not continue with their programs and not having success, it's because you're not following up with them enough. They're falling off. People need consistency. That's why the gym doesn't work for them. That's why those wraps and pills and all this other stuff, because nobody's there to say, hey, what the heck are you doing, man? All right, you had a couple days off. Get your butt back in gear. We got a group to show up to every day. And that's what you have to do. So I really want you guys to start focusing on results. I just feel really passionate about that. It's 9 o'clock. We're going to get the hell off of here. We've been on here forever. I think you guys are all awesome. Who else? Does anybody else have anything to add to that? Silence. There's people.
Hey,
I have
Jen,
a
Heidi.
question whenever you're done.
Okay. What's that, Heidi?
Hey, I just wanted to say, because I'm about to do a video, I just went through Country Heat Size, 22 Hardcore, 21 Day Fix, Extreme, and PiYo, and looked at their food calorie calculations in the containers. The general food is the same, except, of course, on the Extreme, and I didn't compare every single food list, but there is some variation in the container counts.
Okay.
So I just want, and how you calculate.
Calculations, okay.
Yeah, so it's the general concept is the same, but like I always use the same trackers, which now I'm going to have to modify if they're on a different program. So I just want to say that.
Okay, no, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. And that's what I mean is the theory is the same. The portion, they get the containers and it's going to be the same. They have to do the calculation and all of that. But make sure you're paying attention to the book. That's a good catch. Like that's exactly knowing your shit. That's
I just sat down to kind of know my shit. So I figured I'd share. I was writing it down. And I also wrote down to remind what the free thing is that comes with each program. Because I feel like I don't encourage them enough to go get the t-shirt.
Yeah, no, God, we love free stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that half of you only joined me because you saw how much free stuff I get. Like,
I did.
yeah, I know. She saw my elite jacket. She's like, oh no, I need
Yeah, I want that.
me a jacket.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, totally. Thank you for sharing that. Colleen, what did you have to say?
I have a question about, I messaged you earlier about the challenge group for this month.
Okay.
And I kind of feel like with attraction marketing that it's a good time for me personally to reach out and offer like a free 30-day accountability group with it's getting ready to be back to school. My life's about to be chaotic. I'm about to be a single mom because of coaching football. So is that a bad idea? How would you structure the group? Because of what I'm thinking is having people sign up for the 30-day free trial of the on-demand and then having them start at that point. But I don't know how to do it where, I don't know. Do you have any input?
Can I jump in there, Colleen?
Yeah.
Jackie and I, and I'm not sure who else, we did a Beachbody On Demand group
Yeah.
a little while ago. So I think there's a template. If Jackie maybe has it. We did like for 2 weeks. We did it for 2 weeks. I think it was a 2-week group. But that's what we had. Like anybody that went in it, we had them sign up for the free trial and just hoping to kind of get their ball rolling from there. So, I mean, I think that'd be a really good group to do since all those challenge packs are on sale, like right through to October.
Right.
Have them do the trial, like build it up, advertise it, that they can try out like 1,500 different workouts and programs to find the one that's right for them before they invest the money into a challenge pack.
Yeah.
And you still got lots of time for them to then get one once they figure that out in your group.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know how it would work because of the September the health bet.
Right.
I don't know.
So I liked it for free groups. I like to keep them 5 to 14 days. I don't ever go over 5 to 14 days because you're giving them free information. You're starting their journey off. And if they want more, my husband's setting off alarms. My kids are crying. This is awesome. I don't know where it's at, dear. My house is a freaking zoo, you guys. But yeah, 5 to 14 days, and then it just transitions. So at that last few days, you're like, okay, guys, we're coming close to the end. Everybody's chaotic. I have another group coming up to where I also provide menus. I also provide this, but it's more of a structured program, and we pick our programs. We focus on our personal goals individually, and I help you pick the program that would be best for you. So now that you've gotten a chance to, and I would even talk about their goals ahead of time, and you can kind of point them in what direction of what to try for free, because they're just going to get a little snippet of it. They're not going to get the whole entire program.
Right.
And then, coming towards the end, they're feeling great, stay on them every single day. Like, okay, who's cooking what? Who's doing what? You got these free programs, 1,500, 3,500, something crazy,
right,
at your fingertips. So what are you trying? At least 3 times a week, and just keep them hype and keep them posting, and then ease them on in. Okay, what program are you picking? What does anybody want to take it up a notch and actually focus on one program? That sort of thing. I don't know. That's how I do it. I like to transition them into, but I never do a 30-day free group.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking a 30-day accountability group with a 30-day free trial, but my challenge groups right now are doing really well. But so I kind of want my challengers in with these people so they can see the benefit of having that support group and that accountability group. So
you can make an accountability group for all of your customers. Like a continuous one. We have the Team No Limits accountability group, and there's 600 people have been dumped in there, and many coaches have just left them, and they don't even check on their people. And so that's why they're not successful right now, because just like Gary Vee said, only 5% of these people actually put in the work. They felt like because I had a group open that was ongoing, that they could just use it as a dumping ground and that I would keep up with their people. But you can have one for just your customers and have all of your customers in there and just have stuff buffered out for every single day that, go in there, and you have files in there, and you have the trial and stuff like that. And starting it off, start it off as the 2-week accountability group, change the name of it once the 2 weeks are up, and let them know that it's then transitioning into an ongoing or something. That's something that we could talk about, figure out details.
So keep the same group, but just transition it into, okay, this is now just my challengers.
Yep. So all of you guys, and that way those people that are in there that aren't doing anything, maybe they're not motivated, maybe they weren't ready, they're seeing all these other people still have success and still get results and still post. And then it just kind of, keeps evolving. And then every time a group is over, add everybody into that group. And then, okay, fresh group, who wants to join it? You can ask that group, hey guys, I got another group coming up. Post in that ongoing accountability group, okay, I have another 21-day or 30-day group coming up. Who's ready to get a fresh round started? This is our group where we keep all of our files and we share all of our recipes and whatever, but fresh group, fresh faces. This is where you also have all of your new challenge pack purchasing, people go into, a new group. But all of your graduates go into one group. Like Heidi has small bods. And that's where all of her challengers go. And then she has her groups and stuff like that. That's just, an ongoing accountability group. And you can pop it off with having it as a free day or a 2-week free group. Change the name, change the cover photo, and set the intentions in your last post. Okay, guys, you can leave this group if you don't want to be a part of it, but I'm now transitioning this group into an ongoing free accountability group where all of my customers, anybody that's ever joined me, will be in to share the experience.
So do you just delete everyone?
No, I let them leave themselves. I don't delete anybody from any of my groups. I let them know my last post, you have 3 options, You can get the hell out of here and run like the wind. You can, if you want to know more about coaching, if you're curious to know more about what I do and you want to step it up a whole different level of accountability, I can tell you more about that. You just want to and continue on in my groups. This is my accountability group, and you can totally stay here. We're going to be starting a new round on Monday, and I'll be sharing in here every day, and I hope you do the same. and
Right.
they have the opportunity to leave.
Well, I guess if they haven't made a purchase, do you delete them or do you just leave them all in there?
Oh, I love them all because eventually they're going to be like, okay, God,
Right.
if you just stop posting, I'd be okay. But she keeps throwing it in my face as she keeps getting results. So I'm just going to go and buy my own challenge pack.
All right, and I do have another question. So I've had really good results on the Extreme for just 2 weeks. For 12 days, I took a picture. Would you share that, or would you?
Hell yeah. That program, so my first week, like you just share. I shared every week. I didn't share like every 3 days, but if I noticed I dropped a belt loop or I could fit into something I couldn't, I'd just take a picture of me holding my pants out like, holy crap, I can't wait to share day 21 with y'all. Is that
Right.
12 days in? Like, I am ridiculous. So yeah, no, share it. Totally.
Okay.
And you don't even have to say 21 Day Fix Extreme. You can be like, this program this program I'm on is like ridiculous, y'all.
Right.
Like, well, what program are you on? And it's just gonna like create.
Right.
So,
All
totally.
right. One more question. Sorry. If someone asked you what the difference between regular and extreme, what do you say? Because everything I've Googled, everything that I know about it, it's more challenging. There's different aspects, but I feel like this one's not so much catered to weight loss in comparison.
So
to
I feel like it's catered a lot towards toning and trimming, and there's no bacon. I mean, because that's important in my life. Like,
Right.
bacon's really important, and there's no bacon in extreme. So I
Right.
tell people, there's no cheats or treats. There's not all that leeway, and there's no bacon. So it's much more strict on the nutrition, and it's more extreme. So it's more intense in workouts. The modifier is even intense to me. Nagy, what do you? I know you have some input on that.
Yeah, sorry, I wanted you to finish. I explain it as, do you enjoy more cardio or do you enjoy more weightlifting? I enjoy more weightlifting. For me personally, I hated the classic. Absolutely despised. I got so many back injuries and knee injuries from doing the classic that I absolutely I let my customers know that I'm not a fan of that one. I enjoy more of the weightlifting aspect of it. I enjoy that it is cardio based still, but it's more dealing with, the heavier lifting and stuff. But it was like the jostling, back and forth cardio that injured me. So that's the way I explain it to my people is they can still have and I explain that to them that, okay, if you want to do more of the weightlifting aspect, you can still have your cheats, your almond milk, whatever. But that for me personally, it was more that this program gave me more results, less injury than this one.
I don't know if I can agree with that, to be honest.
No, and a lot of people don't, but for me
I
personally,
think that if you explain it that way, you might be turning some people off that could potentially really benefit from the regular. I think the extreme is really intense. And if I would have started with that, I don't think I would have ever walked again.
but I never start people on extreme.
Right. No, but if you're giving them the choice and saying that the classic gave you injuries, that might deter somebody. You know what I'm saying? That might deter somebody that's a beginner like I was. I always explain it because you can have the modifier if you need it. Even the modifier in extreme is it's a lot of cardio. You can up your weights in the regular one and go up as heavy as you want. And use the modifier if it's too much bouncing or anything like that on the knees. But with the extreme, even the extreme modifier is rough. So I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. And you can't do any cheats. If you're doing cheats and all of that stuff on extreme, you're not following the program. So you might as well be on the regular where there is cheats available. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my take on it.
This is Heidi. I'll just say one thing.
Sure.
I ordered Extreme on accident, if Jen remembers, and I was really I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, and not because the workouts, because the freaking food. It seems so much more. And then finally it clicked that I had the wrong.
Yeah.
I had the wrong workout everything was wrong. So I'm just saying, for anyone has already been eating healthy and clean, maybe the extreme. If you guys can still hear me, because my connection
That's right.
sucks.
For
But
beginners, I always start them on the regular. For anybody who's already into fitness and stuff, then I always suggest if they can deal with no bacon and no cheats, and they're ready to go next level with their fitness, extreme is perfect. I
Yeah.
liked extreme better, but once I was able to actually keep up, you know what I'm saying?
I got extreme, Jen, after I had my son, and I quit that program more times than I can count because it's beast mode. But because I did 22 hardcore and some of the max insanity, like this one is perfect for me this time. And it like Jacob's a huge support with the nutrition piece. Like he's spot on with it too. So I don't, the nutrition piece has been amazing. With
Yeah,
it.
no, I
So,
totally agree. I totally agree. And like I always start people off on the regular, but the extreme is it's just that. It's more extreme.
yeah.
You can up the weights. You can definitely, if you like weightlifting and stuff like that, you can up the weights and have the cardio at the same time. It's just targeted. I think it's more targeted in different areas. But that's my point. I'm going to stop the recording.